So, but guys, I'm back again with another video. Today it's about 5 tips on frugality. Minimalism. That's it. 5 tips on minimalism. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you find this content valuable. If you do, like and subscribe. Anyway, let's get into the video. Tip 1 is to have a set time to periodically check for the usefulness of your items. I'll give you an example. I will pretty much always need this. If just for basically the caffeine it provides, I can use it to wake up in the morning. That's an unconventional use for this item. This creatine and caffeine pre-workout boost. I will pretty much always need it because I'm not planning on stopping going gym anytime soon. So this item is incredible in my life. I am not going to get rid of it. Let's see if there's anything not as useful. Alright, I can show you guys. I basically got this poster. I have 2 versions of it. Now there's one smaller poster, you can see here, and there's one bigger poster with all the signatures of the people that I somewhat cared about. Don't care about that as much anymore. But obviously you can see which item is more useful, or not useful per se, but has more value to me. This has less value. It's smaller. I've yet to put it up, but I will eventually put this up instead of this because no signature, smaller. I think this one's higher quality than this one as well. Although this one has been warped a little bit. It's a shame, but I can straighten this out. I think I haven't thrown this away yet, but I will right now. There you go, and it's as simple as that. And if you have too many things, like if you haven't used something in a year, you most likely want to throw it away unless it's an exception, like if it's a Christmas decoration, you probably want to just put it in the attic. But only works if you actually use it again that next year. If it's still shitty after a year, throw it away. You don't want to be like my parents, just like holding on to like crappy presents or something like that. They tried to give me a thermos last time when I got back to theirs. I think they got gifted that on New Year's or Christmas or something. They got these mini thermoses, and they never use them. And they're like, "Oh, how do we get rid of these?" I'm just like, "Throw it away. Come on, throw it away. It's not valuable. You didn't pay for it. It doesn't matter. They won't know if you use those thermoses or not, unless they watch this video for some reason. Which, hello, why are you watching this video? You shouldn't be watching this video." Tip 2 is to try to throw out or sell things you haven't used in a year. I kind of covered this. Yes, if you think it's still valuable, try selling it. You can have a little income stream. You can get back the value you lost, basically. If you're willing to put in some extra work. It might not work as well if you're doing like a full-time job where like these things, if you're like getting paid £20 an hour or something, you're a valuable worker. Most likely selling the books you have for £5 each is probably not going to be worth your time, unless you can find someone else to sell it for you for like the fraction of like the £5. If you're like me and you're struggling for money right now anyway, and you're barely working at all for a good reason, and also because there's no work to be done, you can try selling a few things. I'll give you an example. For example, this rainbow rare Pokemon card is going to be worth a lot. I think it was like £20 or something. This is worth selling because you're accounting for the time you have to list it on. You're accounting for the time to do the description, and then the weight, and also the time you have to go back and forth to the Royal Mail place and ship it, put the address on. That's a lot of work. That's an hour and a little bit of work to be done there. Plus the time it takes to find the value of the item. So yeah, it can take up a lot of time if you're not careful. I was gonna originally grade these cards because they'll have more value, but since they can't be graded anytime soon, most likely, there's probably like years worth of PSA grading we have to wait for. We'll just have to wait. I don't know. unless I can qualify as a grade person, expert. That's not a bad idea. There should be more companies that do that, but there aren't. Either way, it's not on the cards for me. I need the money. Sell these all. They're all worth a lot. Yeah. Tip number 3. Organization is key. You know, how it rhymed here. Either way, if you don't organize properly, stuff will get forgotten if you organize haphazardly. So, an example of this will probably be some of the books I left here. They're off screen right now. Yeah, these books. If I don't put these away when I finish reading them, and then I like throw it somewhere in like this thing, this massive closet bit with a bin hanging off it, that's going to be an issue. Tip number 4. Take out variety. No one needs 2 types of the same scissor. No one needs 10 forks or spoons if they're living by themselves, or slightly differently shaped novelty items. Like, for example, I used to have 2 of the same book. I got rid of them, but I didn't realize they were the same book. I thought because of the different cover, it was same author, but like different material. Nope, completely the same. Just get rid of that stuff. Or sell it. Tip number 5 is to apply minimalism in other stuff. I've only covered removing space physically, space taking up items, removing them physically or selling them off for the extra cash. But you can apply this to your workspace. You can apply it to your business. If you can minimize meaningless stuff in your business time, this is a concept called the process of applying minimalism in your work is called essentialism. At least that's what Hamza told me. Just want to add that little bit in. The 4-hour, that's called the 4-hour work week, where you minimize the time you spend on the business, but you essentially do the most meaningful work you can. I've only picked this up from Hamza, the YouTuber, but I've yet to read the book, so I will learn more about it more deeply as time goes by. But until then, I don't know that much. But just think about the ways you can apply minimalism in other places and other tips. If you want to add some tips to the audience, comment a tip below. Go ahead. I think everyone here will love your comment. If there are any people who are interested, like me, I'd love to see what you guys think. So if you want to comment something, comment down below. Anyway, I think that's enough about this video. I'll sign off right now. Goodbye.